We live?
Yes.
We there? Alright, okay, so this is, what, our, like, 8th podcast or something now?
Fucking hell, I've messed a few.
I think
Yeah,
it might
you
be
have.
the 4th or 5th.
5th? Is that it?
Yeah. One second, I'm gonna go
Oh,
check the
I thought it was
YouTube.
more.
Still messed a few, I've only been at one.
Yeah, this is, this is the ProjectRenderz podcast, coming out bi-weekly as per usual. And we've got me, obviously, Siri, we've got Maelstrom, and we've got,
Hello.
like... I don't think he's listening, because he's not got his headset in. On, even.
Yeah, this is actually our 4th podcast.
Oh, 4th, whatever. I'm on 8th place.
It's not December yet or anything like that.
We'll be on 8th.
It'll probably be like at the end of September.
It'll be like, well, end of September. It'll be
It'll
more
probably
end of
be more like
October.
October, yeah.
Yeah, well, halfway through end
I'll
of
already be
October.
18 by the time we hit our 8th podcast.
I won't.
Yay!
I'll just look at it. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So
yeah, you already look
there's
like
not
you're 18.
there's not much. I can't think of any news really, other than obviously with people going back to school, there will be less going up on the channel because people have got jobs and going to school, so there'll be less recordings and stuff. That's the only thing. Well, yeah, because you know I'm just trying to get a job. Yeah. Anyway,
I don't know.
do you want to know?
We're closed right now, actually.
I've put in over 400 CVs in the last like year. And I've not. I've got like I've got so many replies I can count them on both hands. Like I without my thumb, I've got like 7. I think I've got 7
7
replies
to 400
saying
CVs.
no, we don't want you. Go away.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
Well,
Yeah, I
you
think
It's
that's
probably due to the fact that you're not in college.
You should commit suicide, Stevie.
yeah, totally.
Like that woman that got rejected so many times she committed suicide.
You mean Amanda Todd? Or do you
I don't know her
mean?
name, that's...
Oh, you mean? Oh no, that's a different one. Yeah, never mind. Anyway, so that's. And either of you think of any more news? That's.
Call of Duty
No.
Go.
yeah.
Always online thing. Well, not always online even. Dedicated servers.
Yes, that's.
Alright,
Well, that's
dedicated
kind
servers
of-
for Ghosts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, only on the Xbox One.
And on PC as well.
Well, yeah.
And
Is it coming on the
Stevie's making
PC?
me keeping it out. Yeah, all the Call of Duties come out for PC.
Do they? Oh.
Yes.
I know. Oh yeah. I didn't know Ghost was.
I played
Yeah,
almost the entire Modern Warfare series on my PC.
I didn't. Yeah, they brought the trailer out for the multiplayer. What? Last week I think it was.
Yeah.
And it looks pretty not amazing, not terrible. Like the destructible environment, which I was looking forward to, was it's not like Battlefield where everything gets destroyed.
Did you watch the Battlefield trailer I sent you?
Not yet. I keep forgetting.
You need to, because it revolves around this topic.
Yeah, well, this is we're not this is
The
but
amount
we're
of
not talking
destruction
about
that's in Battlefield 4.
we're not talking about Battlefield 4 yet, so it can wait. But
We
it's
already
basically it's like did we?
Yeah, we talked about it in the last podcast.
Oh, we'll probably talk about it again at some point, because, you know. Anyway, basically, whereas in Battlefield you can destroy literally everything, buildings collapse and everything. In Ghosts, it's like, you throw C4 onto a wall, and then that bit of the wall explodes, and that's about it. That kind of thing. So it's like every time. So it's not like, whereas you could destroy buildings, you can only destroy bits of buildings, kind of thing. So it's not fully destructible, which is a shame, but... And then
it's
there's...
cinematic destruction.
Huh?
It's cinematic destruction. Like,
Yeah. Maybe?
same thing happens every time.
Yeah.
Whereas in Battlefield,
I think
You
there's
can
only
destroy
one
the
map I
parts.
know of in Ghost so far that has a decent amount of destruction on it, but it's all cinematic.
There's, there was one thing, if you get, like, enough kills on... I think there's only one map at the moment. The entire map changes. But you don't... It's like they could have done so much with that, but, like, you don't see it change. It's just like there's a big, massive white light. And then it's just changed.
ATM strike.
Yeah, that. I think it's that thing.
You get it if you complete
Massive white lights called a loading screen.
no, it's red. Called.
Is it what?
It's
Is
like
it
a
ready?
nuke, pretty much. It's a nuking
Well, yeah.
mode.
But you don't really see the map changing. It's just like
That's
1 minute
why
and
it
then it's
says
like
kind of like a loading
next.
screen.
Yeah, but like I think all you can see is your gun barely because it's so red.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a lot of people aren't happy with what they've done with the sniper rifles because the scope what they've done is you aim in and then it's, and I'm quoting what other people said, it looks like a magnifying glass.
Yeah. Thing is though,
And
if you
it
think about
does a
it,
bit.
it looks sort of cool because it's different.
Yeah. But of course, because it's different, everyone hates it even though they always want stuff that's different.
I'm surprised you won't hate it because I think it looks like it'll make trick shotting harder.
Yeah, it does look... Well, I'm not a trick shotter. I can't trick shot for
Okay,
shit.
you quick scope, you snipe and shit, whatever.
Yeah, him trying to
Makes
trick
it
scope
harder.
me, it was like terrible.
Trick shot. Yeah. I can't trick shot for shit.
Yeah, I think I killed him like 20 times before he finally killed me.
Yeah, I
He
just
keep
gave up.
trying to trick shot me.
What was it? Like, it looks like also it aims in sort of sideways. So instead of like, when in most Call of Duty it just appears in the middle of the screen. It sort
Yeah.
of drags along.
Well, it's dragged along in all the other, or the ones that I've played. But it's like being quite quick, especially if you've got like Sleight of Hand Pro or Quick Draw or whatever. But it does drag a little bit, but
It was a little bit harder to kill people at distance as well.
yeah.
Unless there's
And
like a
there's-
different scope.
Well, there's the ACOG scope. I don't know about any of the other scopes, but and
It
also
was like the ballista.
huh?
It was like the ballista.
What the L11 was it the L116 they were bringing back?
I don't know what it is, but it looks like it's like sort of the colour of the ballista.
Yeah,
And sort of got the little thing on
Yeah.
top of it like that.
I did think about that. I did think that myself. They're also scrapping Search and Destroy and renaming it Search and Rescue, which is like it's basically kill confirmed and Search and Destroy. Basically, your teammates die. If you can pick up their tags, then you can revive them and bring them back. But if the enemy picks up their tags, they're out of the game for that round, which is interesting. It's an interesting twist on the traditional Search and Destroy, and it's I don't know if I like it or because I'm not really one to go out and grab tags. I'm more one sit back and build kills
Right.
up. Well, not always snipe.
Stevie's the sniper, no, I'm just the guy that likes using an assault rifle.
I like using assault rifles
I've not seen you
occasionally.
play it, Doms, so I'm quite interested how you play.
He's not amazing. But
Ah,
to be fair, he's had the game for all of a few days.
yeah.
I'm not
Excuses,
amazing
excuses.
at sniper rifles, but I got pretty good at an assault rifle.
Pretty good. Well, like, I mean, I'm going to take your recent games. Combat record.
Yeah, my last few games are pretty terrible though.
113 to 094 105 093. It's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. It's not shit. It's not bad. I got a 43 KD the other day. It's beautiful. Fuck it. We got into a game on Nuketown just a minute ago, right? And before the host dashboard before the game started. Then he joined back the next game. Same map, same team. Then he dashboarded again, but he wasn't the host. So yeah.
Weird.
Anyway, we moving on.
Yeah, that's pretty much all we can say about called Ghost multiplayer, I think.
And there's a
Yes.
gun that's permanently silenced.
Is there?
Yes.
I didn't see
Called
that.
the Honey Badger.
Is that a death streak or is that?
It's just a gun.
That's
Huh.
the most retarded name for a gun ever.
That's probably the worst idea Activision's ever had.
Well, it doesn't do it. It's got less damage than all the other assault rifles, but it's permanently silenced. So it means if you do use it, you don't have to equip the silencer on it. Like most people when they use the ACR, they always put a silencer on it. This time it's sort of like that, probably less damage, quite accurate, but silenced.
So
So you then
basically,
keep it to repair.
it's the
Okay.
ACR 3.0 with an inbuilt silencer.
Pretty much.
That's
But
not
there's
going to be
another gun
overpowered
closer
at
to
all.
the ATR.
Honey
There's
Badger
another
doesn't
gun
give a
that
shit.
apparently. It's like
Saints Row 4. That's
That
that
game
came out.
I'm sorry, but that
Yeah,
game does
no.
not look good at all.
it looks
Well,
funny. Weird. No.
Saints Row, it never really, it didn't really pull me in.
Saints Row
Never-
3 looked cool, but Saints Row 4 just overkill.
Overkill, but it takes it away from GTA.
Yeah, but it's just
It's-
too
it's like-
unrealistic.
It's like GTA in a fantasy world where everything exists
Yeah,
everywhere.
I just don't
Yeah,
get
that
how
works.
they can get a criminal to be the president of the United States and then have an alien invasion in the same
Magic.
game.
Magic.
That's like playing if you remember the old game for PlayStation 2 called Destroy All Humans, they had an alien as the president in the second game.
I recognize the name, but I never
It's a
played
really
it.
old game. I used to love it. It was like probably besides GTA one of my favorite games at that point.
Yeah,
in time.
it came
I
out.
remember. I never
came
played it.
out
I
in-
remember it.
Came out in Europe yesterday, and
It's irritating me.
4 days ago for the US, and it doesn't come out in Australia
At all.
until September.
I'm surprised it's coming out in Australia at all.
Well,
Oh yeah, it doesn't.
Japan
Ghost comes
hasn't
out
even
like
been
fucking
announced yet.
month. It's ridiculous.
In Japan, it hasn't been announced to come out yet. So, the plot sees invading aliens place the player to a computer-simulated version of Steelport from the Saints Row the Third, and the bulk of the game takes place within that simulation. Steelport is constantly cloaked in darkness. Computer-themed twists on classic Saints Row elements. Saints Row 4 still shares most of its gameplay aspects with the previous installment, being primarily played from third person, open world, campaign quests, secondary objectives, various collectibles, steal, drive and customize vehicles, purchase weapons and clothing.
And the dubstep gun.
The dubstep gun. I've
I
not
think-
really
I think
seen
that's
much.
the only thing I like about that game. It's just the dubstep gun.
Apparently, it's also the black hole gun, but
Yeah,
dubstep gun sounds good one.
I'm just murder them like by just destroying their brain, completely melt it.
It's too much dubstep.
The bass drops too often. It's too hard.
That's what she said.
That was shocking, Stevie.
Yes, it was. Alright, next we got Sims 4, which Dominic is not happy about.
I didn't say I wasn't happy about it. I said it could have looked better.
Yeah, well you said you weren't happy about the fact that it looks so crap.
Yeah, it does not look as good as they could have made it, but I assume they're probably making the look the way it is, so it'll run on PCs decently on low-end PCs.
Yeah. But
Cause
to be fair, they could just like put the settings in so that you could have it so low that it looks like utter crap.
or it looks like Sims 2.
Or Sims 1.
Sims 1, man. Have you ever played Sims 1? Do you know what that
Yeah.
looks like?
Yes.
I would be
Also like
so
Sims
surprised.
Sims
I would
3
put-
wasn't that bad, was it?
It wasn't that bad, but it wasn't amazing.
No, but neither was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Or
Yeah.
I
Black
think
Ops 2 for that matter.
I don't know about
Well, but-
gameplay-wise, but the graphics could have done a little bit more work. But it looks
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's
Oh, man.
it's not as bad as Skyrim. It's not as bad as Skyrim was. That's probably yeah.
Skyrim
Sky-
with the HD mod doesn't look that bad.
Well, it doesn't look that bad, but there's just so many glitches and
Yeah.
it's not like rendered properly, and it's like it just doesn't.
That's how
It's like
most Bethesda games are like. They always are full of bugs. I mean, remember the
Yeah,
Fallout
but
3
they do-
bugs?
I haven't played Fallout 3.
Apparently sometimes during Fallout games, like, you would save, like, everywhere, because if you don't, like, you could lose your saves. Or you
Really?
could lose everything. Because sometimes it would, like, completely, like, erase everything.
That. Ouch.
And I don't know if they ever fixed that.
Now I can just pick up a room.
Damn.
Yeah. You have to be really careful, like, Also, the loading times were really bad too. Like you would have to save right before going through a door, just in case the game crashes or anything like that, and delete your saves.
Damn.
Is a house any sim would be proud to call home.
It was really bad.
Yeah, I can imagine. Gee.
I've never played Fallout myself, but that's just what I've heard.
Sophia, Ollie,
Okay, so moving on to what we've got next, the PlayStation 4 release date and launch titles, which there have been 33 titles which will be available for the PlayStation 4 by the end of December, including Call of Duty Ghosts and Battlefield 4, says Sony. The titles released will be that I'm about to say will be released between the PS4's November 15th launch date and December the 31st, which is the NBA 2K14, obviously Call of Duty Ghosts and Battlefield 4, as I've just said, Skylanders Swap Force, Need for Speed Rivals, Madden NFL 25, FIFA 14, NBA Live 14, Killzone Shadowfall, which we'll be talking about in a future podcast, Drive Club, Knack, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, again in a future podcast, Watch Dogs as well, Just Dance 2014, Lego Marvel Superheroes, and that was not 33. This page lies. You said there was 33, that was not 33. Sony also said that there's over 180 games in development for the PS4. Also confirmed that Naughty Dog, Media Molecule, and Sony Santa Monica are working on games for the previously said platform. So there's a few games there which look like they're going to be fun. A few I've not actually heard of there. And you've obviously
I'm
got
pretty sure there might be a Last of Us 2 on PS4.
There probably will be, because
They left it
Naughty
up
Dog.
for another sequel, just probably not with the same people.
Well, Naughty Dog said, confirmed that they're working on a game for it, for the PS4.
I think
so
they
it's
make a little
possible.
bit of a franchise out of it. It's probably why they didn't end the zombie apocalypse kind of thing, like the infected apocalypse there.
Yeah, that's what they did with Uncharted, wasn't it?
Did you even finish watching The Last of Us?
No, I didn't. I never got around to
Oh,
it.
then I just spoiled the ending for you.
Eh. But yeah, that's just a few of the games that are
I
set to
added something
release.
else to the podcast list, by the way.
You did?
Yes.
The Division.
Peggy.
So the Division, I don't have anything on the Division. Thank you for that.
You're
Now
welcome.
I need to search it. Well, obviously, other than what I've already watched.
Yeah, we've only been going on for about 17 minutes and 50 seconds. It's too short.
That's the problem with not having everyone here, because
Because we
like
don't have people to
Mitch,
argue with.
yeah, it's like Mitch. He's always like, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Probably hates everything. Everything we have mentioned.
Well, no,
Except
we
Ghost,
mentioned
maybe.
the PS4. No, he doesn't really like Call
He
of
doesn't
Duty.
like Call of Duty.
But we did mention the PS4, didn't we?
Yeah, we didn't mention anything about the Xbox.
Yeah.
People like that. He's such a
Right.
PS4 fanboy sometimes.
Yes. Yeah, got a hair on my back. There we go. Right. So obviously, the Division, Tom Clancy's The Division. It's upcoming online multiplayer for third-person tactical shooter action role-playing video game. Jesus Christ, that's a long title for what it is. Online multiplayer third-person tactical shooter action role. Try saying
And I
that
think it's
10 times
also
really
open
fast.
world.
It doesn't say.
It's open world because it's a multiplayer game. You can go anywhere you want and just do missions everywhere.
Yeah. I would assume that it's open world.
Interval.
I'm not sure if every single building is.
Probably not. There's probably certain buildings you can go into and certain buildings you just can't.
Yeah.
Is my camera frozen for you guys?
No.
Move?
It's just my
I
Chrome
can see your
not
mouth
responding.
moving.
Yeah, I can see mouth and eyes moving. Right, so basically, The Division is inspired by Operation Dark Winter and Directive 51, real-world events which revealed how vulnerable we've become. Society has become fragile and complex, In the game, a disease that spreads on Black Friday causes the US to collapse in 5 days. The player is part of a group called Strategic Homeland Division, SHD, called Division for short. This group was established to combat the threat and do whatever it takes to save what remains in a massive multiplayer online situation, putting them against friends, AI, and other players. Basically, the way that works is you're running around with a group of up to 3 friends, and you just come across groups of AI, other players, in the course of just walking and running around the world.
Yeah, while you're trying to gather supplies or save people from.
Yeah, you can use.
If you watched in the trailer, they went to a police station. There was people locked up in the thing.
And they just pick up things like water and other supplies.
Yeah.
Which is quite nice.
It'd be a really fun game if you have a lot of friends on Xbox One and you're like, okay, let's all play this together, and then you can role play it or do whatever you want with it.
Yeah, you can just like, I don't know, just role play it out, or just go like, yeah, I'm gonna kill you, and just hunt them down. Yeah. That'd be fun, to be fair. Just hunting someone down.
Be a bounty hunter.
Oh no, not so much that. Just like stalk them through the city and then just
like stay hidden throughout there and just watch what they do.
Yeah, like, especially if you get like sniper rifles and stuff. Just like take them out.
Just imagine following him around, and then he leads you to like an armory, and as he goes into the armory, you like snipe him, so you can take all the stuff in the armory.
Oh man, I hope that you can do stuff like that, because that'd be so much fun.
Well, as long as they're not like aware of your presence.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if the game will automatically tell you if there's somebody around you.
Yeah, that would be a bit annoying, but nice at the same time for the guy who's being hunted.
Yeah.
Like, oh look, I'm being hunted. If that happens, and you could like toy with the person who's hunting you a bit, and like just let him come, and then just like as he's like comes out into the open, just like shoot him.
Message. No. How does everyone send voice messages on Xbox? It's annoying.
I don't.
No, it's because like, I got one of Adam, and I can't listen to it.
Yeah, The Division looks like a really good game. It's coming out for PS4, Xbox One, and the PC, which was announced on the 20th. That Ubisoft said that it will be coming out for the PC on Microsoft Windows as a result of the vocal and passionate PC community.
Yeah, there was like a what's it called? One of those things where you vote for it. Like a petition. There was like a lot of people petitioned for it.
Yeah.
Plus, usually Ubisoft always makes a PC version of their games.
Yeah. But is there one for Black Flag?
Yes.
Is there? I did not know that.
And there's one for Assassin's Creed and every other Assassin's
Creed. I know
there's
one for Assassin's Creed and 2 and
1,
Brotherhood.
2, 3, Brotherhood, Revelations, and 3 are all on PC.
I didn't know there was one for 3 and Black Flag though.
Yeah, there is.
It's I don't know if you find this, but it's like I think it's strange that they've gone for Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, whereas in the past it's 1, 2.
You would have thought they would have called it Assassin's Creed Black Flag instead, because it's kind of like a expansion to 3.
Kind of, but like the way they did it with 2
still runs off of the Kenway storyline, because you have
but it's a different
Edward.
It's a different person,
you have
isn't
Edward
it?
Kenway. Well, in Assassin's Creed 3, you start as Edward's father, and then after that you become Edward Kenway is the father. I'm retarded. And then you play as Connor, and then now you're playing as what's his name? I'm trying to remember his name now. Whatever the pirate's name is, though they all last name of Kenway, so it's kind of like you're kind of playing the same person, but not.
Wasn't the pirate Edward?
You may be right. I'm not sure. I forgot.
I think it was.
Yeah.
If
that's the
Edward
case,
Kenway.
yeah, I've been watching too much Black Flag, so yeah.
Edward Kenway was a British privateer
Connor's
turned
father's
pirate.
name, I think. What's his name? What's his name?
Haytham.
Haytham, yeah. He's a weird name.
Edward was also the father of Haytham Kenway and the grandfather of
Hayla Kieran.
Raton Hake. Oh, that's weird.
It's like 2 of them, but one's frozen.
Is that frozen? Yeah, it is. That's weird. Because it never said he left either.
Yeah.
Okay, now your webcam's gone from the big screen and it's just your picture.
Yep.
Oh, I can see light. Oh, there it is, it's back. Anyway, is there really anything else to talk about?
Let's see. We could talk more about Assassin's Creed, but I think we've already talked about Black Flag, or we're going to talk about Black Flag later.
I don't know.
Have we talked about Black Flag yet?
I don't think we have.
I'd rather talk about dying in a fire, but
No, we haven't talked about Black Flag yet, so if you want to add it, it's okay, because we've only been going on for about 25 minutes.
Oh, there goes the flashlight. I don't know.
Well, you don't know that much about Black Flag anyway, because you haven't played Assassin's Creed 3, and I'm trying not to spoil Assassin's Creed 3 for you.
why don't you just call it Assassin's Creed Pirates of the Caribbean? Or something like that.
It's basically what it is.
Yeah.
Assassins of the Caribbean. Yeah, there you go.
Assassins of the Caribbean.
I wouldn't be
Oh, man.
surprised if there was a Pirates of the Caribbean reference in there, like
Probably.
Easter egg or something. Like you come
It's probably
across
a
what? What's the name of the ship from Pirates of the Caribbean?
Black Pearl, Flying Dutchman.
Yeah, I think
which one?
they're probably gonna have an Easter egg where you like come across the Black Pearl.
Yeah,
It would not surprise me.
probably.
Cables.
And then like
But
the
anyway-
captain's Jack Sparrow.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that would be.
They would have to
Well,
clear
no,
that with the people who made the movie.
Yeah, they probably name him like Jack, some other bird name beginning with S.
Or what about Jackie Crow?
Jackie Crow.
I'm trying. Now I'm thinking about other birds that start with S because I have no idea.
I don't
Sky.
know. Seagull. Seagulls.
Jack Seagull. That would be a
No,
hilarious
it'd be
name.
Skylark, definitely.
Skylark. Oh. Oh man.
Jack Mockingbird.
Or they might have a Pokemon reference. Jack Starway.
Jack Harkness.
Right. Shane said he'll be on in about half an hour because he's just eating his tea.
Fat
So
bastard.
you'll be coming in mid live stream of our Black Ops then.
Yeah. Yep. To be fair, I think we've got enough there.
Yeah. We're
We
almost at
don't-
30
we don't-
minutes.
Yeah, we don't need it to be any longer, really, do we?
Yeah, we'll just talk about Black Flag in full later. You need to play Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed 3 seriously. I'm tired of holding back spoilers.
Well, buy it for me.
I don't want to.
Or just spoil it for him.
I could spoil it for him. I could say one sentence and it would spoil the entire game for him
You could, and then I'll punch you.
through the screen.
Yeah.
No.
Or you can punch me when I get to Britain.
Yes.
Are you guys playing Black Ops? Like, now?
Yeah. I think we'll call an end to the podcast here.
Alright?
But yeah, this has been us again. You know, just keep an eye on the channel.
We'll still upload
Facebook.
videos, don't worry.
Yeah.
We'll try.
I'll definitely get videos uploaded. I need to upload
I
some
need to
this
record
weekend.
some more
Oh,
videos.
I need to record a load this weekend.
And the Beast from the East. Whoever that is. Mitch, probably.
Well, no, because Dominic's more east than we are, so technically he'd
Depends where
be...
you look at it from.
Actually,
from
no,
a
I'm the
computer.
West.
Oh, yeah. Right,
Yeah.
no. I mean, I'm...
Anyway, I'm from
No,
Edinburgh.
yeah, but...
The East of Scotland, anyway.
Yeah, but I'm from Aberdeen, which is even more east.
No, surely.
Yeah.
That doesn't have anything to do with Scotland shaped.
Yeah,
Might be.
I think it is. Anyway, yeah, this is, yeah. These are uploaded every Sunday, so, yeah, if you missed it, it's there, online.
Yeah.
But what I'm going to say is if you did miss it, then you're not going to know that he said it's online, so you're not going to be able to find it. So, yeah.
Yeah, there is that, I suppose.